Shanto Preparatory Schools are located on the Colorado Plateau at about 6,500 feet in Navajo County of northeast Arizona. On a beautiful day, San Francisco peaks to the south can be seen clearly, and in the opposite direction to the north, Navajo Mountain in the state of Utah can also be seen. It is surrounded by the beauty of Navajo land. The extended community population of over 4,000 people include rich heritage of many generations' experience. The area also experiences 4 seasons. The surrounding landscape abounds with pinon, pine, and cedar trees. The very aromatic sagebrush dominates the coral red sands and canyon walls. Assorted cacti grow among the rocks and sand dunes as well. In the hidden areas, one can stumble upon ponderosa pine and mountain oak trees. Off the beaten trails, secret springs are alive with wildlife. The rural community of Shanto has but one combination of a trading post, gas station, and post office, which sits at 5 miles off the main artery of State Highway 98. This same highway leads to some of the most visited world icons of national parks of the Southwest in the United States. Grand Canyon, Monument Valley, Canyon de Chelly, Lake Powell, and Meteor Crater are all within an hour to 2 hours drive. Similarly, the people of Shanto access cities and towns at least an hour in one direction. There they shop for groceries, clothing, visit outlet and discount stores, and auto service places. The people of the Shanto community are very friendly and welcoming. Lifestyle is still rustic in ways that would entertain those with an adventurous spirit. Example, hikers, bikers, runners, etc. Many beliefs of the people include traditional ways of song and dance, farming, and ranching. The school reaches both worlds of the traditional and the advances of the world, making the school a community center. The games, holiday events, honoring the Navajo Code Talkers are all greatly celebrated at the school. Shanto Preparatory Schools is a K-12 school district serving a Navajo Indian student population. The district is comprised of a K-8 Bureau of Indian Education funded grant school and a 9-12 Arizona charter school. The schools have a long history of community support and ownership. The community education started back in the 1930s. The Hogan BIA facilities were constructed in 1933 and 34 in the depths of a nearby canyon. The elders wanted to have community children attend school close to home rather than somewhere distant. In 1966 and 67, the school moved up to its present location. In 1996, the former Shanto boarding school became a grant charter school known as Shanto Preparatory School. A charter high school was started in 1997 with a 9th grade class. Each year thereafter, another class was added. The school currently serves students from the isolated rural communities of Shanto, Inscription House, Black Mesa, Tonalea, Kaibito, Pinon, Kayenta, and Navajo Mountain. Children are bused from as far as 40 miles one way to attend school. Currently, the Shanto Preparatory Schools has a total enrollment of about 500 students. Of that number, 99.6% are Native American. Over 90% of our total student population is eligible for the free or reduced lunch programs. Students enjoy a secure campus where they have access to many playground areas, athletic fields, running trails, and the fresh air. Like the students, you will come experience one of the campuses that was voted as one of the most beautiful in the state of Arizona. For the staff, housing is available. Additional benefits include group insurance through Blue Cross Blue Shield, medical, dental, vision, prescription drug, life insurance. 401k savings and retirement plan, payroll direct deposit, training opportunities, professional development, educational leave.
Ishe Frederick T. Fout. I am the elementary principal at Shanto Preparatory Schools. I'd like to tell you just a brief introduction of who our school is and the staff and the students. I love working here. The kids are incredible. We are very blessed that we live in an area on the reservation that's still very traditional, and it's very evident in how the children speak to us, to their adults, with a lot of respect, as expected within the tradition of the Navajo. And we also have several Anglos and some other mixes of Native American within our staff. They work really well together. We are a very collaborative staff. We have professional learning communities that work together to solve each other's problems and to move forward in our instruction. We have a great deal of resources for our teachers, which is one of the things that drew me here as an administrator, was that this would be a place I would like to teach. It's really an incredible place. It may be a little remote, but once you get used to planning ahead and doing your shopping once a week or once every other week, then it's great. It's certainly an excellent place to raise your children, and I feel very comfortable with my child here, riding around in the neighborhoods and going to this school.
Ashiyin Islam Trabahan Bashish Chin Gazathlana Dashache, Kachini Dashanala, but I Saninshla. Do Quagi Shanto Preparatory Technology High School, Quay Principal, but I Anshla. Ado Here, Quay Naholtra has Angi Aya Ice, Ba Jensen. So my name is Gwen Torricini. I'm the high school principal here at Shanto Preparatory Technology High School. We are a charter school. We have a very small student population. However, the characteristics of our students are they're very traditional. They still embrace the Diné language and culture. A lot of our students do speak the Diné language. Majority of our student population here at Shanto Preparatory School, the biggest compliments that we receive are that our students are very well-mannered, respectful, and so currently our school motto is "It's all up to me to learn." When you translate that to our Diné language, has a very strong message and teaching that are embedded in this simple concept. Currently, we are pushing for engaging our students in academic language, and our data does results that our students 9 through 12 have really tested high scores in vocabulary. We want teachers who will truly support the preparatory concept of challenging our students, engaging them in critical thinking, problem solving, teachers that have commitment to our students, because we do have great students. Just recently, our data, last year's graduate, we had 2 Gates Scholars, Gates Millennium Scholars. Majority of our seniors who graduate from our high school, I would say about 50% of our students will be university or community college bound. The others will go into a vocational program, apprenticeship, or just select employment right after graduating from high school. Majority of our high school staff here, we have great staff. There's a lot of teamwork. They are very committed to our students here. A lot of our staff here will go above and beyond their teaching role and responsibilities. The Shanto Preparatory Technology High School staff are very professional. They will collaborate, really are focused on student achievement. They will look to innovative ways to really promote learning, teaching and learning here at the high school.
Hi, my name is Leandra Scott. I am the curriculum specialist at Shanto Prep School. I oversee quite a lot with the data, professional learning, and the curriculum work here. There are a lot of things special about Shanto. One of the things we have is our access to data. We provide teachers with a lot of our summative and formative data so that they can use that within their professional learning communities. We do have on-site professional learning. We have consultants that come on site. We schedule them about every month. We have teacher leaders that go into the classroom and provide additional support, helping the teachers make the connections from any professional learning that we have to application in the classroom. We have professional learning communities, and we have time set aside in the calendar already for the upcoming school year, so we've blocked that time for our teachers to work. The other thing that makes us special is our philosophy about curriculum. About curriculum, we believe that it's the teachers themselves that do the teaching that need to be writing and creating their curriculum. We do set aside time during the summer. We have also already begun putting time in for next year's calendar so that teachers can work on it throughout the year. Our goal is that we become more collaborative as we're working towards implementing the curriculum, so we do provide the time for staff to work together.
Shidit Habahan Schligo, Bibitori Toricini Bashishi, Nota Shi, the Shiche, look at the Edashanale. Aro Archana is Trados, Sedose Big Ishara Altra. Ako Okon Ea, Achnit Nebezar Bea, Tigide, you see the Hola. You see, A Quichi Yatido, Liki Yahola. Aro and the dat Nek Ashanazo, Ero Yahola. Aro Hashin Sabo. Nach Ahingi, the Nebezade, the Tsagi, Nasheya, Dachado, Alet, Sal Khandeija, Ako Aranek Ashid Ea Yadaitio, Ede Yisi Bendanitin.
Yad Eshe Yad Tabanas, Asian Islam people 20, Turicini, Pashishin, Najini, Edashanade, though Kindachini, Edashiche. Aro Chiniaja Eyad Nebza Benaho Aja Nanchkindo Ado Ndach Ado Yoga de Ish, the Yoga de Ish, a Nashi Idahos Agi Ajishin Antkin Ado Chiniajan Hinahot Asadin Hos Shiajish away Bedi no additional Tobich Yashkito or Benanchkin Ado Casalado Huji. Njano yidahos ado yidahos ahanleko ado shinan shishniki eya naso yego yin dahudol as ajide ba bachadene na banza case banzas case in there.
Hello, my name is Miles. I am a teacher here at Shanto Prep School. I have been here for about maybe 16 years. And I taught at another school district for 3 years. And being here for 16 years has given me a lot of insight to the school here at Shanto Prep School. It's a K-8 organization. We do have a high school, but that is a public charter high school. So here at Shanto, I have been a 7th and 8th grade math teacher, a high school math teacher for 9 through 12. Shanto, we have our curriculum set, which is always modified and adapted to the needs of the students and how the data comes out at the end of the year. So the benchmark test that we have in May will determine how we outline our curriculum map for the upcoming school year. So some of the things that you may encounter here at Shanto is one, on-site professional development, off-site professional development that we are allowed to go to at least one, and peer-to-peer coaching. a full-fledged professional learning communities where we have cadres of teachers who are specializing in different areas. They'll meet and talk about student data. Then we have a plethora of data that we can look at that is used to guide instruction. So we have our regular chapter test, we have our benchmark test, we have our fluency tests. The teachers really have to collaborate and problem solve so that students are not left behind, which is one of the goals of having one teacher teach math and one teacher teach reading, so that the teachers are able to communicate. And that's one of the biggest goals that we have here. For the department I'm working at 6-8, I work with the 6th grade teacher and the intervention teacher who is supporting students. And we're able to target student instruction as best as we can based on data. So asking questions is a big part. We still struggle with it here at Shanto, but as a teacher here, you'll get professional development that guides you as an educator to figure out what types of questions to ask so that students are required to do deep thinking about their learning. So one thing would be 11 plus 11 is 22, and a 3rd grader might say 11 plus 11 is 22, and you would go back and say, how did you arrive at that solution? And they would show you, this is how we did it. Then it would go into why did you do this operation first? Why did you do this next? So all of that, the student is able to try to think about what they're doing. We have the best students by far, I think, of anywhere. They're able to think, they're able to create, they are well behaved. They don't talk back. All these things are good because you don't have to work very hard. But as a teacher, if we don't work hard to meet their challenging needs, they will make it difficult because they'll know that it's a waste of their time. But their well-mannered behavior will automatically turn around. So expect kids who are willing to work hard and think. That's what we have here at Shanto. So most technology companies are looking for people who are explorers, who are creators. So through math and reading here at Shanto, we try to move in that direction as best as we can. But overall, we have the best on-site and off-site professional development that we give our teachers.
The students at Shanto Preparatory Schools are always willing and eager to learn, always adapting to the new technology. Native American children are brought up to learn from their environment and to adapt and survive in it. Hands-on activities are their preferences, such as ceramics and beadwork, that teach them critical thinking skills and patience. You will find mature students you might relate to who are called upon regularly to be responsible. Students relate to younger instructors because of the smaller gap in age and culture. Likewise, they are open to creative ways of learning. The students are genuinely interested in what you have to bring to the learning table. Students want to learn beyond the classroom. The arts are culturally appropriate: ceramics, beadwork, dance, etc. If you are athletically inclined, the students will be drawn to you. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, students love to hike, bike, camp, and learn about the outdoors. The students will open your eyes and mind with their native knowledge. At Shanto Prep School, learning continues on the weekends and summers with the nearby universities and colleges. With your help, students can be themselves and welcome the new knowledge you have to offer in our school district. Welcome to Shanto.